in 2022, we saw this market being about $5.3 billion overall for electronic specialty gases. And the way we look at the market and define different segments, we're including rare gases in there, but we're not including helium, where we typically count helium as a bulk gas. So we see it as roughly a $5.3 billion market in 2022. This year is a little bit of a down year, but most of the demand for the specialty electronic gases is in the semiconductor industry. So we think somewhere north of three-quarters of the demand is in the silicon semiconductor industry, and this concentration has been increasing over the last 5-10 years. Previously it was about two-thirds of the overall demand was in the silicon semiconductor industry, but now we're seeing silicon semiconductor industry account for about 80% of the overall electronic specialty gas demand. It's really driven by a couple factors. One is this concept of vertical scaling, where the devices have an increasing number of layers, but two, also device complexity has a lot to do with that. So, maybe 20 years ago, it would take a couple hundred steps to manufacture a semiconductor device or process a wafer. And now that number could be over 1,000 steps, right? So the technical complexity is growing, and that is leading for more concentration of electronic specialty gases into the semiconductor industry.